Hey everybody, Annette here, also known as Grandma D. Today we are outside. It is beautiful here today. It is sunny and like 70 degrees. It's Saturday morning, late Saturday morning. And I am outside doing yard work and just starting to get this place organized for spring. I've got my riding lawnmower on the charger, aired up tires on my outside equipment, cleaned up a couple of flower beds, and now I'm putting together some raised beds. I have two. I got these like 3 or 4 years ago. They're Better Homes and Gardens raised outdoor beds, and they're pretty cool. I thought I'd show them to you. So here they are. I have the first one put together. This is the first one down below. And they're a really pretty color. They're cedar and metal. And they are Better Homes and Gardens raised garden beds, cedar and steel, with the shelf on the bottom, which is nice because then I can, if I got pots or anything like that I want to put down there, I can. So we'll just do a walk around and you can see what it looks like. It's really cool. It's really pretty. It was really easy to put together. Most of it is already put together. You just slide things together and put some screws in, and she's ready to roll. So we'll put this one together. So we're going to open up the box and get it out of here. When I opened up the other one, it is in here so nicely. I was very impressed at how nice it was put in here. Let's see, here we go. The other box, let's see. Opened up a little different one than this one, I think. There we go. And then I pulled the side off. Like I said, we got these on sale about 4 years ago, and they may still have them. They're Better Homes and Gardens, and you may still be able to get them. But I like using raised beds because I don't do a ton of gardening, and so they're really nice, and they're packaged really nice. I mean, look at that. That's really nice, and they're all very carefully packaged, and they got these ropes on them, or they're like plastic ties to hold them together in the package. So we'll cut these off and take these off, cut these, and like I said, the pieces all were mostly put together, and I pretty much just had to put a few screws in. So these are the sides. These are the sides. This is the left and the right top side. Here's the second one. And this is the bottom shelf. And this is, let me see. I think this is the bottom. Let me look at my directions again and make sure. See. Yeah. Well, it's the bottom of this is the bottom of the place where the dirt goes. The top part up here. This is the bottom, not the shelf, but the bottom of the top part. And then these are there's a strap here. 1, 2. And these are the sides. And everything slides in. Your bottom shelf slides into these brackets right here on the side. There's 2 brackets right here. And your shelf just sits in those. And then your bottom of your place where your dirt goes slides into these brackets right here. 2 of those. And you know, one thing I thought was really cool, they had these in here to kind of help keep them. I think it was to like keep them from getting bent. That was really nice. And now this, let me move this box out of the away. This right here goes here, inside here for your dirt. And your dirt sits inside here, and it has holes in the bottom. You can see the holes. It has holes in the bottom for water drainage, which is really nice. So I'm going to set this here in case I need it. But inside here, I found my directions and my screws. Set that aside. It comes with your directions. 16 of these little screws. And I have my trusty drill motor for that. This is a small Black & Decker drill motor, if you're wondering. It has a 20-volt lithium battery. I've had this thing for, oh my gosh, probably 10 years. And I use it a lot. And this is the only battery I've had. So I use it quite a bit. I mean, not like on the daily, but I use it a lot. I use it for anything I need to screw anything in for. So, and there's 16 of these little winky-dinky screws in here. Now, the directions tell us, let me grab the directions out of here. I got everything sitting on top of them. Now, the directions are pictorial, pretty much for the most part, but they're pretty easy to follow. The first thing they want you to do is to slide the bottom shelf into the side brackets. I'm going to use this because the last time when I put that one together, I discovered that it wasn't going to stay standing up straight. So I had to figure something else out. Okay. All right. So your two shelves, let me see if I can move this camera a little bit so you can see a little better. I'm getting pretty close to the edge of my freezer here, and I don't want it to fall off. But I tell you what I'll do. I will put this together, and then I'll show you things as we go. Now this has these right here. This is what slides into that bracket that's on the inside edge of this leg. So what I did was I stood it up against the edge of the freezer, and I put one side in, and then I put the other side in so that I could keep it from going when I was trying to put other parts on. There, now I got the shelf in place. Oh, look at there. There's a blemish right there. That's okay. It's going to be sitting outside anyway. I'm not terribly worried about that. It's in the brackets. Now I've got it propped up against the first one and the bottom edge of my freezer because of that. The wonking back and forth. That's a problem. So, okay, so the next thing we have to do is we have to take the bottom shelf, which is this part right here, and this goes up this way with the brackets facing up, and it just fits in. There's two openings here on each end on the inside, and it just fits in there. There's one side. Now the other side was a little harder to get because it was so wonky. There. And one thing there we go. There, I got it. Okay. I'm going to pull this up against it, keep it straight. There. Okay. Okay, we'll have a look. Okay, so there's the shelf right there. There we go. There's the shelf right there, slid right into that bracket and slid right into that bracket. Now there's holes here and here for the screws to go into to hold that in place, and I have to put those in, and then we'll put the sides on. Now they're small screws. They are teeny tiny. So they give you 16 and I had 2 extras. Those are little. I mean, they must just barely grab the wood. I'm like, you could have given us something a little bit longer, right? So now we'll go on to the next step. So now the next step, let me put this screw down so I don't lose it. The next step is to put these brackets on each end here are for the unit to slide into. So we have this unit here. Now, one thing about this, if you get one of these, it has a lip on this side, and this side's flat. Oh, look at there. There's a couple more spots. Unless it's supposed to look distressed. I can't say for sure. But now here, this is where the lip is on the outside. And look at here. This one is not cut quite right, and I didn't want to cut it, so I just left it. It was fine. So I'm hoping this one won't be like that. So those slide right in. And the other one slides in on the other side. You just give it a push, and it goes right in. See, hold on. Okay, it's a little wonky. This one is too, but I was able to like pull it. We'll see how this side does. Yeah, this side's a little off too. Oh, I don't know. Boy, this is, let's see. If I pulled the screws out, well, that isn't going to make a difference because it's the bracket. This one is going to do the same thing. Well, that's a shame. But I got them on clearance, and, you know, what are you going to do? I mean, stuff is never right. There's that side. There. That side went in. Let me try the other side, see if I can get that to go in. Because it's like, there we go. There, it went in. Okay, so now, let's have a look. Okay, so the sides are all in, and it's all put together. Now, it has, I don't know if I can turn my flashlight on while I'm filming. Let me try. Hold on just a sec. Nope. It says can't use my flashlight. Okay, so there are drill holes in here. You can see them. Let's see. Right. Let's see. Here. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm in the wrong spot. Here. 2 on each side to hold the sides on. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to drill those on. So let me see if I can get this to stand up. There we go. All right, let me move this. Put this out here. There we go. Whew. Now my drill has a light on it. See it? Right there? That's really nice because I can just hit it and I can see in a dark spot. There it is. I can see where the drill hole is. And you need to get yourself, if you don't have a good drill just to have around the house, whether you get a Black & Decker like I have. This one is. There we go. Sometimes it takes a little elbow grease to get them to go in. Whether you get a Black & Decker one or whatever. You need to get yourself a good drill, a hammer. Oh, come on, you. There. And I got a set. It was a big set. I think I got it on Amazon. I think. And I'm an Amazon affiliate. If I can find it in my past orders, I'll link it in the notes below this video. And then you can see it for yourself. It was a bag and it came with a bunch of stuff, which I have used a lot of. Like, it came with these one bits that drill holes. They have like jagged teeth on them and they're in a circle. And they drill holes and they go on with a special chuck. And I used that so many times when I was working on my house before I moved in. I needed holes for different things in the floor and the wall. I just went right through with that thing. And it comes with paddle bits, a thing of regular bits, just tons of stuff. And it came with a little measuring tape, which I've used 3,700,000 times. And I keep everything in the bag, and I've added a bunch of stuff to it that I've picked up for other projects that I needed. So, gosh, there's a lot of screws left over. What did I miss? Oh, I know. I gotta drill. I gotta put the screws in the side here. The L bracket that goes like this down there at the bottom. Yeah, I did that last time too. I'm like, why do I have so many screws left over? Oh well. Oh well. What can you do? There we go, right there. I mean, the little light on here is not perfect. Sometimes when you get your hand in front of it and you're looking for the hole to put the screw in, that's a little difficult, but whew, we're getting there. Okay, so I'm just winded. I've been working outside all day, and this is my second one, and I wanted to get these done, and she's on the charger. I have she's an old Cub Cadet mower. I'll turn this around so you can take a look. There she is. There's my gal, pretty as a picture. The guy left this for me when we bought the house. It's a nice one, but something is pulling the power ever since I got it, and I don't know what it is. So every once in a while, I got to put the battery on the charger. But she runs great. I've had her into the shop a few times for this and that, and blades and tires and whatever. Just basic stuff. But I highly recommend Cub Cadet. I've had several different types of mowers. I've had Toro. I've had Craftsman. I've had the Cub Cadet, Lawn Boy, and generics. I've had a bunch. And Toro and Cub Cadet are the ones that I like the best out of all the ones I had. We got the Toros from Meyer, our local Meyer. And when I moved in here, that meant I had 2 riders, and I didn't need 2, so I sold the Toro. And it came with a little trailer. I have a big trailer outside for this one, too, which I don't need. I don't use it. But I keep it because you never know. And if I just ever decide to sell this, I have the trailer. So, but yeah, it's a good mower. It's easy, super easy to operate. It has a shaft drive. And you just got to check the oil, fill her with gas, and you're good to go. So nothing special to that. It's like running a vehicle, right? So I'm going to go ahead and put the rest of the screws in this thing, and then we'll be back. Okay, she's all put together. All the screws are in. And let's see, here's my other liner. This was super easy to put in. I just opened it up, popped it in there, and I took a couple minutes to like try and crease the corners the other direction because they've probably been in a box for 5-6 years and they need to be creased the other way. But this is really nice. I'm really happy with these. And I think they were a good buy. I think I paid like, I don't know, $50-$60 a piece for them, something like that. And they were a good buy. So I'm gonna put these outside, and I'm gonna get some dirt this coming week for them and get ready to pop some plants in. I'm gonna put some vegetable plants in there, some cukes, maybe tomatoes, whatever I have room for. This probably has room. These probably have room for like 2 tomatoes is all. I wouldn't put any more than 2 in there. And maybe 1 or 2 cucumber plants maybe, or something. I have something here really quick I can show you. Hold on. Okay, these are cucumber stands for whatever you have that's a climbing plant, whether it's a cucumber or squash or whatever, but they're really nice. I got them from Gardener's Supply. And what I've done with them before, I had bigger raised beds before, and I put them so they're in the dirt. And then that's got these clamps that are shaped like this, and they go over the bottom of these to hold them in the thing. And I put the bottoms of them down into the soil to help hold them up when it's windy. And the plants can climb up them and be in these raised beds. But I got those from Gardener's Supply, and I can take a look and see if I can find them, if they still have them. And you can get them in various colors. They have red, they have blue, they have white, brown. These are blue. And I also got these square tomato cages from them, which I really love because once you get them together, they are tricky to put together, because getting these all lined up and getting them all in place is really a bugger. But they're really nice, and they stay in place really well, and I can leave them on the tomatoes all summer. And they have lots of room for growth. These openings are nice and large, and I've used them for flowers before while they established, and small trees while they established. I've used them for a lot of stuff. They're really great. And I have, I think, 4 of those, and I have 2 of those, and I have some other stuff. But these are the 2 that I want to show you. Both these are from Gardener's Supply. And you can get them matching colors. The red ones are super sharp. But so that's a wrap for today. As I said, I will try and put a link down below to my Black & Decker drill set. And I will look on Gardener's Supply and see, oh, my hair's a wreck today, and see if I can find these still. I'm sure they still have them because they were wildly popular. The summer I got them, I had to wait. They were back ordered. So, yeah, they're really nice. I love them. And they're so great, like I said, for cucumbers or squash or beans. I've had beans on them before. Cucumbers. I have not used them for squash yet. One more thing. Because I did this. I have 2 of these. 1 here. And I have 1 up there. And these are awesome for squash. You just plant them right there at the bottom, and they climb right up the trellis. And they hang, and you have beautiful squash. I think I've put pictures of them in past videos, but I will see if I can find that old photo. Well, it's the next day. I got sidetracked yesterday. I had company show up, and I had to cut it short. So it's Sunday afternoon and the next day, and I have the 2 raised beds put together here and set outside, and I thought I'd have you take a look at them. I'm 5'5", and they come up to about my waist. So here they are, the 2 raised beds that I have. I've got them setting here so as the sun comes over the house behind me, this is the back of my garage, and as the sun comes over the house, the vegetables I put in there will get sun all day until about maybe 2 o'clock in the afternoon. So that's what we have for you today for this video. And I just want to thank you for being here. I'm very appreciative of everyone who has subscribed to my channel. I'm getting closer to 500 subscribers, which is pretty exciting. And I just want you to know that I care about you, I think about you, and I hope you're well. So this is Grandma D saying, I hope you have a great day today and a better day tomorrow. So we'll talk soon. Bye-bye for now.